This is a general reading for Scorpio for the week of December 29th through January 1st. So if Scorpios are Sun or Moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of December, I am again offering a complimentary reading for someone who puts who makes a comment in December or subscribes in December, and this will be for December. So if you want to be considered, subscribe or put in a comment. Know that I do read all of your comments and I appreciate them. And thank you so much for your support of the channel. To subscribe costs absolutely nothing. You just hit the subscribe button. If you think you're a subscriber, look at the video you're watching. If it says that you're not a subscriber, sometimes YouTube unsubscribes, and all you have to do is resubscribe. And if you want to be notified of the videos, all you have to do is hit the notification button. If you like the video, please hit the like. The subscriptions, likes, and comments help the logarithm of the channel so more people can become aware of it. So thank you so much. Now, also, if you want a reading, I am offering the 30 minutes for $30, or an hour is $50. That's live or video. So maybe you want to know what's going to be happening in 2035. Well, this will be a good time to do it. Send me an email. The email information is down below with a description of the readings. I have my crew here. I will be leaving Portugal the end of January or the first part of February, moving back to Las Vegas. At that time, then I'll be able to set up my studio. I'll have a camera, I'll have a microphone, so all of the concerns about the audio should go away at that time. So I'm going to be taking my crew with me, my fur babies. Nina, who's here on the table right now, she'll be in the cabin. Milo will be in the cabin, and he just was at the vets. He's my 17-year-old dachshund who is in heart failure, but he's on 3 heart pills, and he's acting much better now, like he feels better. Hope's coming, and the 2 semi-feral cats are going to be coming, so I've got to start working on taming them. And Jason is a day-by-day kind of thing because of his prostate cancer. However, you know, next week is the holiday week with New Year's, but I'm going to talk to the vet, to have him talk to the vet in Las Vegas at the specialty to see if maybe Jason could have surgery. Because he acts fine, except for, you know, that one problem is affecting his bladder, you know, that sort of thing. So, you know, and it's just in that one spot. And he is taking a pill, and he's acting much better now. So I'm going to get a second or third opinion on Jason. This week is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Now, this is the time of year where you can look at what do you want to change. A time of reflection. What is it that you want to change in you? Are there negative thoughts, negative things that happened that you want to release that negative energy? This is the time where you can do, you know, they have the burning bowl, where they, in some groups, you can put what you want to get rid of, negative thoughts, negative experiences, the energy carried with that. Put it on a piece of paper and they burn it. You can do some sort of ritualistic thing at home. Put it on a piece of paper and send it to the water. You can even, you know, there's you know, imagine a blackboard or a whiteboard and writing it on there and then erasing those things, those negativities. As you let go of the negative, replace it with the positive, what you want to manifest, and speak as though you have it right now, and be very specific. What I've done is I've written down things in the years past, and then, you know, I just set it aside. And then at the end of the year, I'll look at it and I'll see that, you know, I've manifested a lot of it. So, you know, and I have taken a manifestation class in the past, and I've, you know, been I have read Julie Poole's second book. It's on audio. I've already gone through it twice. I'm going to go through it a third time now. And what I learned in my manifestation class is be very specific. Because I heard stories of people who weren't specific and the results. For example, if you want to have let's say a fancy car, let's say a BMW or a Mercedes or a Lamborghini, you know, and you visualize a Lamborghini in your driveway. Well, maybe someone's coming to visit you with a Lamborghini. Visualize yourself with the keys, with the title. It's got your name on it. And then, you know, paid, that you don't have any car payments or anything, that it's your car. You know, and I had a friend that visualized a Mercedes, the kind of car she wanted. She had someone come to visit her house with that car. So be very specific. Someone who was manifesting a house, and they didn't consider the kitchen, and they were shown a house with no kitchen. So, you know, be very specific of what you want and turn it over to your spirit guides. Another example was a gal in our class. She put down all the things that she wanted in a partner, but she forgot to put that he worked, that he wanted to work. And she got, you know, he had all of these qualities, but he didn't work. So you gotta, you know, be very specific of what you want to manifest, and speak as though you have it right now, not the hope, the tomorrow, I wish. Those are all, you know, I have or bring me are the words that you say. Bring me manifestation of money. Bring me, you know, prosperity. Bring me more than enough that my bills are paid every month and I have savings. You know, my bills are paid and I have a savings account. Be very specific that you have it right now. I don't know why I'm saying this, but there's you know, obviously a message for someone here, or for several, and for me. And so, like I said, I'm reading Julie Poole. She has 2 videos out today. Julie Poole Manifestation 101. I cannot recommend it more, because she has manifested what she wanted, and I'm going by someone who has applied it and they've been successful. That's how I, you know, if you're going to have a coach, you want a coach who practices what they are advocating and they have results. Of any kind of coach, a swimming coach, a coach at the gym, a coach learning math, you know, anything. And so she's manifested what she wanted, and I want to follow along. And I can see already some things that are occurring in my life that I will be applying. So anyway, watch Julie Poole 101 Manifestation as you go along. I am using the Morgan Greer deck. I've shuffled the cards, and then I'm going to be pulling the oracle cards. And the first card we have here is Judgment. Manifestation, things coming to you. They're out there, just not quite yet, but they are coming. See, you're reaching to the heavens, manifesting what you want. There it is. Crossed over by the 6 of Rods, which is victory. Moving forward towards what you want to manifest. So you know what you want to manifest and you're moving towards it. At the base of it is the 4 of Cups. Behind you is the King of Swords. Ahead of you, or on your mind is the Knight of Cups. Ahead of you, the 7 of Cups. Then we have the Emperor. The Lovers, which I have to put a card over, so I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. The Lovers. I don't know how I could get into trouble with them, because I say it's not for under 18, but I don't know. I'm not going to push it. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to be in YouTube jail. Then we have the Death card. And the final outcome is the Ace of Cups. So of the 4 cards along here, 3 are major arcana, and then you have the Ace of Cups. We'll see what's with the Ace of Cups. Is that a relationship or home? Well, you know, the 9 of Swords comes with that. So it could be a it could be past relationships is bringing up things. Or the Ace of Cups could be a residual from the past. The Ace of Cups, you know, it could be those feelings. We'll go over it when we get there. Then we have the Death card with the Knight of Swords. And remember, the Death card is not death. The Death card is the end of something and renewal of something else. It's not the Death card. You know, that old, you know, when you see the movie and it's got the dramatic music and they're going to go see the gypsy, they usually say gypsy, but, you know, the psychic, but they don't say psychic. But it's, you know, got the beaded place and she has a scarf on and the, you know, the crystal ball, and then she's going to pull out the tarot cards and the Death card shows up and you've got all this dramatic music going. No, it's not. That's not what this is. But it's just, you know, it's all drama. And so it's, the Death card is not death. Now with the Lovers card comes the Empress. Could be a choice rather than a relationship, but it could be a relationship that's very good too, which is having it all. The Emperor, well, it's interesting enough, you have the Emperor and you have the Empress right next to each other. The Emperor with the King of Cups. 7 of Cups with the Ace of Wands, new beginnings, opportunities. Knight of Cups, yeah, 8 of Swords. That's what I was thinking. A lot of this is about a relationship. Broken relationship or healing from a broken relationship or recovering from some sort of, you know, it's something about a relationship because you've got the 8 of Swords, you have the 9 of Swords, you know, so I'm thinking, and you have the 5, at the base of it you have the 4 of Cups. So it's a relationship that broke up that you're still dealing with, either physically, like negotiations about property or separation of assets, or even if you have any communication with that person, that there's still some energy there that is negative, for example. And so, you know, you're still dealing with that even as you move forward. Then behind you, the King of Swords with your broken heart. Yeah, that's behind you. At the base is the 4 of Cups with the Knight of Rods, which is like moving forward. And then we have Queen of Swords crossed over by the 6 of Swords. Yeah, okay. So you left the situation. That's what the 6 of Swords is showing. So let's see what's going on here. Most of this, if you left a relationship or you're healing from a relationship, you know, that's what this is. A lot of cups, a lot of, you know, that turmoil. However, this could also apply if there's other situations, projects, or business or something. It can apply to that too for some of you, because not everybody has a broken relationship that is a Scorpio this week. You know, you have other things that you are dealing with or is on your mind, because your reading is about, you know, you have your Judgment card and moving forward. So it's manifestation. Things are just about there. And it's the motion card, the 6. So you have 2 6s. You have the 6 of Rods and you have the 6 of Swords, which is movement. Moving forward from a stagnation or from a situation. And you're moving out of that energy. Rather than being stuck in it, dealing with it, you're now moving forward. However speed you're moving forward is how you're moving forward. You're dealing with things that are going on along the way. And you still have like the 9 of Swords that's coming up, which can be that energy, feelings, or, you know, sometimes people have a hard time letting go. or there's the drama adjusted to it, or some residual things. And so it's sometimes, it's just not a clean break, whatever it is. Even if it's leaving a job, and it's a job you didn't want to leave, then you still have to, you have the feelings about it. You go through a grieving process, even leaving a work environment if you've been there for any period of time, because you're going to miss the people, you're going to miss the work, you're going to miss the routine, so you do go through a grieving process. And so it's like getting go, and then it could be the anger and the depression, and finally the acceptance of like, I've got to move on. There's, it's not coming back. So the Queen of Swords is also, can be you, being very strong. I get the thing about the warrior, that, there's your sword, or it can be the truth be known. Swords are information, cutting through information. So it could be that now you got the information, you have the clarity, and it can be even the clarity in your mind. It's like, oh, this is what's going on. Okay, rather than, okay, I'm ignoring it and then I'm bargaining, and if I do this and this and this, it's going to change. That's sort of like magical thinking. And then you go through the denial and the depression, and then accept it. So it could be that you're getting clarity about the situation, and then you're moving forward, leaving whatever that situation is and looking at the horizon and being much more optimistic. Because at the base of it is the Five of Cups. Yes, Four of Cups. 3 spelt, 1 on the shelf, related to the Knight of Rods. So it could be that it could be a movement forward. It could be a new project. Knight of Rods is energy and can be action. Or it could be the Knight of Rods was the person that, I think it's your King of Swords that's represented here. So this is, action, movement forward. It could be even just moving forward in your life, looking at what happened. The Four of Cups can be, reflecting on the 3 cups. What happened? What could you have done differently? What will you do in the future with that cup on the shelf? And behind you is your King of Swords with the three of Swords, your broken heart. Now, the King of Swords can represent that person that you had a relationship with, or it could be an organization where you're not working anymore. For different people, it's different things. Because what's on your mind is definitely the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. This can be your relationship, or it could be someone offering you a cup of love, but you've got the Eight of Swords. So you're feeling a little restricted. What's on your mind is you're feeling like you can't really move forward. You're right in the middle of a resolution, cleaning up. Okay, the cleaning up. I see, and I've used this analogy before, but they brought this to me. After you have a hurricane and you have the yard and you have the debris, you spend time cleaning up, repairing it back. And that's what this Eight of Swords is. You feel like you can't move forward, but it's time to, move forward, clean up, and and look towards the future. But right now, what's on your mind is you feel you can't really move forward. It's sort of, okay. There's some energy that you're still negotiating, so you feel that you can't really move forward. It could be still, negative talk. It can be feeling that it hasn't been clarified, the direction. For some of you, it is. For some of you, you're still in the negotiation stage or the denial stage. That this is for someone, it's on your mind. And you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is, those are rope, and they can be cut through. It is your negative self-talk or whatever. You put the restrictions there. But for someone, you're feeling like you want to, you haven't completely let go. That you're in your mind, you're still thinking, if I did this and this and this, maybe this would, turn out differently. That's what's on your mind. This is for someone. You're it's very hard because there's that strong emotion of love that's there, and you're finding it very hard to let go. And there's also the ties there, the emotional ties. That's even of energy that ties you to that person. And so it's almost like you feel that tug. And this is for someone. And so you're sort of like on the fence right now. You haven't really decided, and it's in your mind. And that's why you have those Eight of Swords. You're very, very sad about it, and you think about it, and you're at the, you haven't really let go yet. This is for someone, but it's on your mind. You haven't let go yet, and you're thinking about, well, maybe after the holidays, or maybe, the maybe kind of thing. And at some point, then you will accept and move on. The Six of Swords. But for someone, you're still hoping, the hoping stage. It's not for everybody, but someone is at that stage. Then what's ahead is we have the Seven of Cups, some choices ahead related to the Ace of Rods. So, there could be offers of move, there could be an offer of project, could be offers of work, and you're looking at what your alternatives are. Or it could be even if you're breaking up a relationship, what are your alternatives? Are you going to move? Are you going to change jobs? Are you going to, there's all those things that you have to look at under those cups as you plan ahead with your Ace of Rods, which is moving forward. Now look at the grip of the hand on that rod. That shows a lot of strength there. And the rod is like the rod of strength. So, you can move forward. And there are those choices. And so it's deciding what direction you want to go. Because we have here the Emperor and the King of Cups. So this can be decisions that are being made related to home. The Emperor can be a ruler, someone that decides. It can be a government entity. And it has to do with the King of Cups. So it could be interpreted different ways. If you're involved in any sort of government decision, separation of property, it can even be buying a house, and the Emperor can represent a bank or a mortgage or someone. But this is around you, and the decisions around you, because you do have the Lover's card and the Empress. Now, this can be in a couple of different ways. The Empress is having it all. And the Lovers can be a relationship. That's very possible. Or it can be a decision about what direction you want to go. So for some of you, you could have a relationship. However, you have the Death card here and renewal. So it's really, at some point, it's an acknowledgement that, things are ending and renewal going forward. And the aces, the page of, it's the Knight of Swords. I'll get it right. The Knight of Swords is really action. In the other deck, the Knight of Swords is running to his motorcycle and he's going to zoom away. So it's almost being impulsive, but it's action. So after you let go, which is really, can be very hard, and it's a process. It's a grieving process. If you're ending a relationship, it is a grieving process. If you're ending a job, it can be a grieving process. But after you do that and acknowledge that there's the Death card, the end of something and the beginning something else, you move forward. Now the final outcome is Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So this can be in a couple of different ways. Could be the energy from that, what a situation is still carrying forward and influencing you. Ace of Cups can be a new relationship, it could be moving, it could be a new opportunity, but there's still something you're feeling. See, it's feeling very restricted. This is you feeling restricted, that you cannot move forward at this time. New love. And it's if you're still, okay, this is Okay, if you're still reeling from a relationship which has ended, your heart, your Three of Swords heart, has to mend first in order for you to feel open to have new relationships. They said reeling. The Spirit said reeling. So you have to heal your heart first before you move on, and that's your Nine of Swords. That new relationships, new love, has to be put on the burner. It will happen, but maybe not right now. You know, you can say, I want a new relationship, but not right now. After I healed my heart. And work on healing your heart, letting it go, because you have the Three of Swords here. And for someone, you're still hanging on, doing the hoping. So people are in different stages of grieving, and you know, and you can go back and forth on the stages too, on the 5 stages. You can go from bargaining to anger to depression to acceptance to bargaining, back and forth. It doesn't have to be linear. It can also be the same way for a job. If you really liked your job, you liked your coworkers, and it ended, you know, you can have all those feelings related to that. Because especially if you form your community with your coworkers, and you have, your routine, and it's part of your everyday. So whatever happened for changes, there is some adjustments, but you're going to move forward, and the Death card is there. So it's definitely a new chapter coming up. New chapter for you, Scorpio, in 2025. Now let's pull your oracle cards. Okay. And I'm going to pull your 3 oracle cards here. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. And angels and archangels and spirit guides, what are the messages that you have for our Scorpio? Thank you. The first card is why. So you'll be asking the question why, but then you have to know, why are you asking the question why? Why do you need to know? Well, are you looking at, this is number 31. For example, why did something turn out the way it did? And what can you do to learn from that, to make it a learning opportunity? 31. Motives, drawing intention, the power of knowing the why. There's great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for the answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Why? Okay. Come to the edge, take a risk, and this means take a chance. So, for example, if you are looking for a new job, do not eliminate the jobs that you think are beyond your reach. Go to the edge and try them. Because you might surprise yourself that you have the qualifications that they're looking for, and they'll just train you on the one thing that you feel that you don't have. So, and it's risking. It's being brave. Number 36, which is a 9, which is a completion. And let's read this. Come to the edge. Courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear and accepting risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now's the time to take a risk that is not calculated. So, for some of you, maybe you've healed from that past relationship and there's a new relationship possible. So come to the edge if you've healed from that relationship. And the last card here. Oh, milk and honey. This is having it all. This is the manifestation. So this is the manifestation of what you want, milk and honey. Which is very good. That's a great card to have. Great card. Now we're going to pull the I Ching. Okay. Put all my crystals on there to cleanse the cards. And the I Ching card for you, Scorpio. Go. Here we go. Okay. Clinging like fire. Clinging like fire, number 30. Clinging like fire. Here we go. Flames hang on to their fuel in order to keep the fire burning. Likewise, in the human world, everything that radiates light or love is dependent upon something else. Through the webs of our interdependence, we see that everything is related, each thing to the other. Awareness of your attachment to other people is the key that opens the door to knowing your true place in the world. No human is an island. Fire is also a symbol of liberation, crackling molecules that fly away from home. Paradoxically, by clinging to what is natural and appropriate, we gain inner freedom. Given perseverance on your part, this reading indicates success. In spite of challenges, cling to what is luminous in yourself, in others, and in life itself, never forgetting your positive attachment to the highest good. When events seem foreboding or people seem oppressive, remember the good that has been and is yet to be. Holding on to this idea is to cling to the power of light, the only force that can illuminate darkness. This is your hope card right here. Hope card. To the edge. This is, to the edge. Don't give up. Okay, now we're going to pull the Louise affirmation card and your meditation card. Okay. Right here. Here we go. My future is glorious. Look at that. It says, I now live in a limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. That is a great card. It's hard to read because it's white on yellow. Don't know if you can even see that. There. Can you see that? Okay. Let me read it again. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. Okay, that's a great card. Now let's pull your meditation card right here. Scorpio, here's your meditation card. Right here. Discover, spot new opportunities. Live on the edge. New opportunities. Don't think of a door closed. Think of a door opening. Just like the death card. It's an ending, but it's a renewal. Thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.